video how to create the array of different size. Actually, array static means we can declare the maximum it can store 10 or 50 or 100 size. After that, depend upon our requirements, we can able to change the length of the array. So let's take an example. How to create a simple array of size 5 and store the value, different way of storing the value into the array. Then how to print the value present inside the array. In this video, we are just going to cover how to create a array of different size. It means that depend upon the user, the array will be created and we will store the value and we are going to print the value. So this is a very simple example how to create and display the size of array. So here we create the array size of n, then we print the value. Let's do this program. So this is the program source code. So first we have to include the standard input output header file. Then this is the main function. As we know, in C programming, control started execution from main method top to bottom, left to right. So this is the sequence. All the statements are going to be executed. So first statement, it will declare the variable as per our requirements. Then it starts the operation. Variable declaration before the operation is going to be done. So this is a very simple example. Let me explain this example. Then we'll cover. As we know that we have to create the array depend upon the user. So first what happened? There are two variables created. So I is j n. So I variable we declare for the for loop because we have to traverse all the element present inside the array. That's why we are taken one variable I. N is the size of array. So here the whatever the size we enter for the array, it will store inside the n variable. Then next statement is the integer a10. A10 means the name of the array is a. It can store maximum size is 10. And all the element it can be able to store, that is integer value. So this is our array. 10 elements, integer require 4 bytes, so total 40 bytes reserved right now. For example, it is the 100, so it is 140. So maximum we can store the value is 10 element. As we know, indexing starting from 0 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 10 element can be possible to store, and the indexing starting from 0 to n minus 1, n here 9. So n is 10, that's why it is n minus 1, that is 9. Then next line will be executed. For example, this is our output screen. Please enter the size of array within the parenthesis range from 1 to 10. Reason is that if you enter 15, so if you are reserve the maximum element, it can store 10. After that, we cannot store the 15 element and 20 element. This is the main drawback of the array. Once you create the array, we cannot increase the size. So that's why we are mentioning here range from 1 to 10. So whatever size we enter, it will scan and store inside the n because n is the array size. So for example, we enter the size is 4. So it will store inside the 4. So let me run the program. Yes. As I told, this is the output screen. So it will ask us to enter the value. For example, I entered the 4. After that, what happened? Next printf statement will be executed. Please enter the element into array. So next line it will execute, that is please enter the element into array. So at that time what happened? Next line will be executed. I value is 0. I is less than equal to n minus 1. N is the size of array. So here what is the value? N is 4. So here what is the value of n minus 1? For us in this example it is 3. So 0 is less than 3. If it is true, then what happened? Next line will be executed scanf %d ampersand AI means right now 0. So what is the 0 index value? This is the 0 index. Whatever value we enter, it will store in the SQL. So for example, I enter the value is 24. So in this case, we enter the value that is 24. After that, one enter key because it the for loop is going on. So what happened after that? I value is incremented by 1. 1 is less than equal to 3. Yes, it is true. If it is true, scanf will be executed. That's why we have to enter another value. For example, I enter the value is 44. So here I enter the value 44. So second value I enter the 44. So 44 store inside which location? Address of A1. So what is the address of A1? This one. Then I value is incremented by 2. 1, that is 2. 2 is less than 3. Yes, it is true. If it is true, scanf will be executed. That is percent of AI. AI means this location, whatever value we enter, it will store. For example, I enter the value 50. So here we have to enter the value 50. Again, it will ask us. So if I enter the 50, then what happened? It will execute and the next one is the I value is incremented by 1, 3. So now 3 is less than equal to 3. Yes, it is true. Then what happens? Scanf function will be executed. Scanf means percent D ampersand AI. Right now I value is 3. So it will go to the 3 location and whatever value we enter, it will store. For example, I store the value is 10. Then I value is incremented by 1. That is 4. Now what happened? 4 means 4 is less than equal to 3. No. So here what happened? Immediately next statement, it will go to the next statement. The scanf function is not going to be executed. So what is our need to enter the 4 elements? As we are enter the size is 4, so it will store the 5 element. Then what happened? Next line, array created. So it will display the array created. Again, the I value is 0. I is less than equal to n minus 1 is 3. Then what happened? Printf new line. So new line will be created. It will print the value of AI. That is A0. So 24. Then what happened? So how to print all the element? Last video I have already explained detail. So you just follow this one. I also in comment section I mentioned the link. So 1, then it will print the value of 44. Then 2, it will print value of 50. Then 3, the value will be print 10. After that, the value is 4. So here what happened? 4 is not less than equal to 3. That's why the loop will be stopped and we are already print the value of 4 element. Let me run the program. So in this case, we are just enter up to, as per our example, what happened? We enter up to 50, 24, 40, 50. After 50, what happened? 10 we will enter. Then immediately it will go to the next line and it print the array created. So we enter 4 element 24, 44, 50, 10. So output will be displayed according to that. This is a very simple example how to create and how to print. So let me run once again this program. So if we run this program, we run the program. So now it will ask me to enter the size. For example, I enter the size 8. So please enter the element into array. So it will, we are going to enter the value first. then 22, then 33, then 44, then 55, then 66, then 77, 88. So it will create the array, then it will print the value of the array. So hope this video is interesting for you. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel, and also give your comments on what are the topics I should cover so that it will be easy for you. Thank you very much.